I saw the news channel this morning that said it went further east.
Good morning, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Well, I can tell you that we made a trip down Highway 87. I got off here a little bit and wanted to let everyone see what it looked like, because that's always an area of discussion when we have higher tides. And so I wanted to let everyone know that everything's looking good. We never got any water intrusion, and so, or water over the road, I should say. And it's looking great down there. And so, TxDot, this drive I took about 8:15 probably, and the county was coming back. I guess they had some people down there, and we never got water over the road. We got some splash, and you're going to see that when we get around. The only place I saw where the debris went all the way across the road, other than where they were cleaning it up and spread it out a little bit, getting it cleaned up, was at the entrances that they have cut there. I didn't see it go all the way across the road. I drove it about 3 o'clock this morning, and then also here at about 8:15, 8:30. And wanted to let everyone know the highway's fine. TxDot was down there cleaning it. I've already sent an email to them thanking them for being out there early, because they had already started when I got there at 8:15. And so want to thank them for, they actually have had people staged in Highland at the school there Tuesday and Wednesday through today, so that if we had anything. But you can see here what it was like. This is an area they haven't touched yet. And yes, we got some splash up and some rocks, but it was never flooded that I could see. I wouldn't have worried about it if I was driving through there. Like always, you have to take your time. And so let's look, though, real quick at the radar on what it looks like right now. And this is Hurricane Francine. It's going to make landfall later on this afternoon. Still a Category 1. And I have the National Hurricane Center 10 o'clock update here so you can see where it's at. I think it may go to 2 right before landfall. But right now, I think they've still got it as a Category 1. But it's turning out there, and they're getting rain, and they're going to have a 5 to 10 foot storm surge around the eye and to the east of the eye. And so let's keep all our friends and family and Louisiana in general, especially the southern part, in our thoughts and prayers up through New Orleans, Lafayette, Baton Rouge, and all that. So anyway, but there's the the 10 a.m. Oh, shoot, I put the wrong one up there. That's a 7 a.m. Sorry about that. We've been up since about 2 o'clock, so we're winding down. But anyway, wanted to show you what that looked like, and then we came back down Highway 87 the other direction, so you could see what it was like. This is the first section that they did. And I'd like them to beef up the second section they did, because this section didn't have any water, really any debris. There was one spot you'll see here coming up that we had some water ponding on the road, and I think that was from the rain. It just didn't drain out. I think it's coming up here pretty quick, because I noticed it this morning when I was driving. I was looking at the road to see what was on it early at 3 a.m., and I noticed it and went around it. But when I came back about 4 o'clock, trying to do the live feed, they didn't. Now that drive-in right there, there's some stuff there. This is a higher area, and we're going to get down to what I call the halfway house. But you can see Highway 87's open, didn't flood. It's looking great, and so if you're planning on coming down here, you can get down here without any trouble. I did talk to the Bolivar Ferry, and they were running on regular schedule, and so there's that water spot, and it was bigger this morning earlier. But the Bolivar Ferry's running the regular schedule from what they told me this morning, and so if there's any change in that, they usually let me know, and we'll post something up. But now we're getting into the area that typically has trouble. And you can see this right here at that pull in. You know, from the waves hitting, it throws some rock and stuff across, but it wasn't that bad. And so that first section they did in the first part of the second section, you know, works pretty good. Here's another area, and if they could just dam those up somehow, really, there's no beach there, so I don't know why they have them there. But they need to clean the north side. See how all that pond's up there, and they've pushed off some of that. Let me go back on that, because this is a topic of discussion here. This area right in here, and this area down to Gilcrest, is where they haven't cleaned the ditches out. And I know there was a meeting over here last week about it, and TxDot was over here looking, but if that ditch was clean, that water wouldn't pond. And so, and that water ponding can cause an accident, not only the rock there, but that water ponding. And so, if we can get those ditches cleaned, TxDot, so that water can drain through, that would help a bunch. And I don't know why they haven't cleaned them, because there was about a 4-foot ditch there whenever they put this road in. And plenty, and they never cleaned it out as sand washed across. And you can see this is part of the second section that has rock. But when you get down, and that's the area from about right down a little farther, that's the area that the barriers broke loose during Burl. And that's where they need rock. Those rocks help a lot. And they've got enough rock back in that other section to fix that. Also, the road stays clean. Notice when it got to that, the road changed a bunch. So if we can get rocks put in there, it would sure help a bunch. And there's TxDot cleaning the road, letting Danny and the crews know, thank you for being out here early. Getting this stuff done and getting the roads clean. I'm sure they're going to run a sweeper across it, and it'll be good as new when we get done. So anyway, just wanted to let you know about that. Here is the beachfront. This is from the Saltwater Gospel Cam. You can see tide's going down a little bit now. A high tide was about 7:30 or 8 this morning, and so tide's going down right now. And so we're on the downhill slide. Sorry about Louisiana. You guys are in our thoughts and prayers. Chris has family over in that area where it's going through. And so I know she's saying her prayers, and please keep her family in your thoughts and prayers. She's got a sister in an assisted living and then a daughter over there. And so I'm sure they're getting ready for the brunt of the storm later on this evening. So anyway, we're going to head on out. Thanks to TxDot for staging people this year, or during this storm. It helped out a lot, and I believe it made people feel better knowing TxDot was in Highland ready to tackle anything they needed. Ran out here. Let's go back to the other one. And thank you to the county. I know the county was down there. I saw them bringing some equipment back when I was on my way down there. Thank you to William and the county. Thank you to the Galveston ESD number 2. I was in contact with Doug throughout this event. They brought in extra personnel. They had them staged in Highland. They had them staged down here. They brought in a water rescue crew just in case, and they had everything handled. When I talked to him this morning, he said we're probably going to send one of the extra crews home about 10 o'clock, and so they're probably on their way home now. But thank you to them too. The Galveston County Sheriff's Department, Energy, TxDot, the constables, the area businesses, everyone involved with this to make sure the residents and visitors of Bolivar Peninsula are taken care of. So we're going to head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. Come on down, and now's the time to get down here. Enjoy our 27 miles of beachfront paradise. Come explore Bolivar Peninsula. You'll love it. And I tell you what, you can go to our website anytime and see Bolivar Live through our live webcams. You can get information on area businesses and more. History, shop, stores, restaurants, live music calendar, event calendar, everything you need in one location. So we're going to do a show about that because we've got some great information on the website coming up, but we're going to wait and break it in when we do the new studio we've been working on. So anyway, we're going to head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back a little bit later on wrapping up Hurricane Francine 2024. And tomorrow we're going back to our regularly scheduled program. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.